What is going on, DandyDrew, and we are back for another day of Catan. And looks like we are in the first position here. Should be fun. Good luck. Have fun all. What a guy. All right, what do we see here? Some very interesting spots. I mean, the 8-5-10, I think, would stand out to a lot of people just going straight for arguably the best or wheat cheap combination spot. The 9-5-10, pretty good as well. Get the road building plus the ore. 6-9-4 is pretty interesting to me as well. And then we also have the 8-5-10, which is kind of nice. I think in practice, probably the go-to spot, most likely just the 8-5-10, keeping it simple. And there's a lot of ways that we could pair that too. We have a couple, like potentially we might be able to go 6-11-12. 6-9-5 is also just a bonker spot too. I guess the question, if you go 6-9-5, do you get a really good or cheap? 6-9-4 is kind of nice. Man, this is just a bomb. This is a crazy good spot, right? 6-9-5 though. Something about this and going to the wood point, I feel like the 9 just becomes very strong. And I'm starting to think we might be able to pair this potentially with some kind of wheat combo here. All right, let's go 8-5-10. We're just going to try to play really simple here. Pointing left probably makes the most sense. Also, is the question, if we point down, do we get access to the 9-10? And that's really good. All right, let's keep it simple. Keep it simple. Hope you're doing amazing out there. By the way, it's another day. So I think the reason why I gravitated towards this pick was ultimately, I'm starting to think the wheat situation is going to become a little bit dire. So for instance, the 9-4-6 is probably going to go. And I could see a particular case, maybe either 9-4-11 or 9-10-11. So I really, really want to do the 6-5-9. I just don't know if we can make that work. But we could have some fun with this game. We could definitely have some fun. Yeah, see, because of the placing on the 6-9-4, it makes the 9-10-11 a pretty strong target. 6-3 is open. The road building, I'm going to be really struggling on road building. Wow. I don't hate it. I actually don't hate it. Pretty interesting pick here. Also, is this 8-4-3 going to be open? Like, I can't believe the 6-9-5 is still open. Ultimately, I think this is a pretty good idea where you pick up the wheat now and you always have the 8-5-10 or the 8-4-3 in your back pocket. Kind of like that. I also saw this idea too, if we take the 8-5-10, we might be able to pair it with the extra wheat over here to kind of balance our ratios. The only issue with that is it is full or wheat cheap, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not crazy about it. Also, from a meta perspective, this 8 is going to get absolutely annihilated. So I'm not crazy about that. Now, you want to see a crazy setup, guys? I'd even argue bonker setup. 6-9-5 and then something like an 8-5-10 or 5-4-8, like down. That is wild. That is wild. Now, what's nice about this, depending on how the board places, this 11-4-5 could be open as well, depending on if the 10-8-5 goes or the 5-4-8 goes. Yeah, this is one of those situations I'm not very thrilled about first, just because I'm really locking myself into that or wheat sheep mindset, and I'm not crazy about it. We have to pray red doesn't get the 8-4-3. I don't think he will. I think homeboy over here will end up taking the 8-4-3, but then we're just going to get outproduced on wheat, and that is kind of a problem, which makes me think that we might have to end up taking some kind of situation here. Though, if we get like the 3-6-11 and the sheep port, that's pretty strong. It's very strong. So this is one of those situations where the road builder would be absolutely fire. And Mr. Randy is a bot. Oh, brother. Brother. All right. Well, 6-9-5 is good. I mean, honestly, we could make a career out of 6-9-5. And because of the wheat situation, frankly, I don't think you need it, though. This is the issue, right? Like I was saying earlier, if we take the 6-9-5, we're going to have to live without the wheat unless we get something like the 6-3-11. All right, so let's see what happens here. I mean, worst case, like what would he take? I think you got to play off the wood situation here. Honestly, like the 5-4-8 and just lock. I love that setup. 6-9-5, 5-4-8, lock the board, point down, or point right. Nice thing about point right is you do get also the 3-1. Doubles the 8, picks up the 3. Everything becomes flexible. The sheep becomes flexible. And then what you can do is you can run for the wood port. You've got a unbreakable road network. I'm curious in the comments, would you have taken the 8-5-10? Do you like it? What do you think? We're going to have to play a super optimal game here. And I think our number one priority is, by far, is to get this city. And I'm starting to look at this area up here, and I think this is where we're going to have to go. I think this is what we're going to have to go. I mean, we could go 6-3-11, but it just feels like picking up that extra wheat does a little bit more good for us. And I'm really my gut is saying I hope he goes 5-4-8 because that just locks the board a little bit more. But if it's a bot, it's either going to go on one of these spots here. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the colonist spots are programmed to take some of these coastal spots. So I'm assuming it might go here. Yep. This becomes interesting because now all of this board opens up, right? Come on, Randall. Look, this looks silly. This looks goofy, but I promise you, if you get the wood port here, it's not bad at all. This wood port moves you very quickly. You've got very fast road building. There's probably a lot of ways you can make some wheat trades. Here you take the 8-4-3, I'm assuming. I mean, it felt like the reason why they did it was for that. And we might end up having to go for the 8-4-3. It's pretty wild, actually. Can we go like 8-4-3 up? That's pretty sick. This is ugly what he's done. No matter what we do, we're ducked here. Okay, so we're going to actually point up here. We're going to take this. I don't want to give red more than he's already got. Man, he's going to get this, and I think we're going to get that. We've also got the sheep port. It's pretty good. So let's ask for this guy right here. We do have a wheat problem, but we do have the sheep port in our back pocket. Pretty happy about that. All right, guys, we're off to the races. We need 10s and 8s. 5s ain't bad, though. And I think here is orange. The question is, where do you go? Do you try to go grab the wheat? I kind of like that idea. Probably the 9 here. I love the 9 block. A year of plenty would be incredible. Okay. Why? Interesting. Yeah, I got to go for the wood, guys. I got to take it when I can get it. 6-3-11 is a monster spot for me. I'm going to give it a shot. Yep. Interesting. I think in paper, black's setup is probably more refined for a wheat sheep than mine. I mean, obviously I have the sheep. There's no doubt about that side of it. Red. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go fishing here. I got a 1 in 3 chance to grab the wood. Also, can you try to get it from black? Let's go for black then. I know he's got the 4. He's got the wood. Oh, it's the sheep, huh? Okay, so he's got another wood. Perfect. So ore for wood could be on the table here. She might not be opposed to. This looks like he's trying to manufacture the road settle, but no one has wheat, my man. Get with the program. Nobody has wheat. Should instantly take... Somebody should take this. This is a good deal. I'll do that. Really looking at black here. I mean, it's a hell of a deal. Next break is yours. We can also do ore for sheep here, and I'll 4 for 1. Interesting. Okay. I will say, I mean, it is obviously a very strong settle. This is obviously the road settle here. The thing is, orange should never do this trade because he gives up his own settle spot. So hopefully we can get a 5 or a 4 or 10 we can definitely trade. Okay, so we have it now. He literally has... Like, it would make no sense to give him the 6-3-11 when he already has everything at his disposal. Worst case here is he drops the road and settles on me. If he does it, he does it. So what? We're playing risky. Oh, it's a 4 for 1. We got to be very careful. Oh, I think he just gave him the 4 for 1 for the road settle. Okay, he's only got the settle there. Nice. All right, I've got it either way. Okay, perfect. All right, finally. Okay, now we go sheep port all day and we slay. That's our goal. And I gave him a deal. It's a good deal. I do like red setup quite a bit too. Oh, nicely done there. Nicely done there, orange. Red has a nice production-based setup. Whew. We just made it. So the only advantage I actually have here, though, is I do have the sheep advantage. But everything else... Oh, I've got to keep that blocked at all times. At all times, most definitely. I think a year of plenty would be fantastic here. What do you think, guys? You like our position? We're absolutely crushing... we're crushing this 9. Has to be done. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get too many trades here. We need some 10s. 10s definitely help us in the game here. Woo! Thank goodness. Oh, I think we take that deal. Wood is very rare for us, and it's going to get us a little bit closer. What do we do here? I think we hold and pray a 7 hits here. Nope. Okay, so we are a 10 away from a city. Very good. We could have also ported for a wheat. My only concern there is it does make the wheat kind of vulnerable in our hands. I can't do this trade, my man. It's a little bit too good, but we are a city. We are a roll away from a city. That's a pretty good trade, I'm not going to lie, but it does kill our city chance here. So I think better. Let's see if we can build this city. Let's see if we can survive first. Oof, I got to say, guys, this 9 block has been doing God's work right now. Not good. Survive, survive. How sick is this pork going to be when we get it? It's going to be nasty. Alternatively, what we could do is also buy a development card. That could be on the agenda. The sheep part's going to be very strong if we get it, though. That's all I know. Yeah, I don't really like the way Black placed the road. It kind of tells me they're a little less experienced just because, I don't know, it just feels a little too slow to go this way because they're not going to get to a port. Not in a meaningful amount of time unless they pull the road builder. But we'll see. We'll see. That's a good deal for Mr. Orange here. I think the 4 is a good block. He might just auto hit me here. It's not, I don't think it's a good play necessarily. I think the 10's all right. The 8's been rolling. That's really good for me. Yeah, I 7 out. I don't know, man. The 9's just been crushing us here. Yeah, now it goes on the 10. And I think we get hit again. Honestly, I mean, I think now that Orange has this setup locked in, I think it's pretty good for them. Yeah, this is good. I like this. Probably going to get stolen from again, which is fine. I think the 10 was a little bit better. Yep. Dude, please hit red. Okay. The 5 is not really the play there. I think you've got to start putting some pressure on red. Oh, parfait. Popping a dev is not the answer here, guys. I think we just got to keep moving. Yes, yes. Okay. 8-5, 8-4. Can't do it. He might play an aggressive knight, though, and I'm concerned about that. 11 would be the city. Okay, so we got city rolls here. We got to avoid that 7. Also surprised he didn't go for the wood port, but I guess he's just trying to preserve his road network a little bit. Okay. Come on, 11. Yes, yes. All right, city's in our hand. We got to take the city when we can get it. I think that's very important for our setup. Come on, 8 or 11. Okay, I think we just take it, guys. It's a big city for us. It really helps our wheat out. Perfect. 8s and 10s, baby. 10s mostly. We've already got tons of sheep here. All right, that's a problem. All right, 8-10. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Like, I'm not, I've got a lot to try to fix here. Yeah, I'm not going to try to talk, but I mean, it's pretty obvious to me that we've got some serious problems on this board to deal with. Perfect, perfect. All right, 8s and 11s here. No, we're going to trade red, who's clearly in the lead here, who's settling for 6. Play a knight, man. You got to play a knight. There you go. Put it on the 8 here. Nope. Not the energy there, brother. Not the energy. All right, we need 11s and 8s here. 11s and 8s. Come on. Oh, my God. Wheat for ore. Wheat for ore. Come on. Wheat for ore. Yes, yes, we take that. 100%. This makes an 11 or an 8 a double pop. I don't think it's a mono. If he is, he's a genius. Yeah, this is why you put on the 8, man. The 4 is just not doing it. You can't do that. All right, we're back in it. We're back in it to win it. 5's a pretty big roll. Oh, that's really good for us. Let's take it. Okay. Okay, we need that. We need to start getting those pops moving, guys. Perfect, perfect. I wish we had a little bit less of a clumsy hand, but it is what it is. He's going to start playing knights. Yeah. Red's in a very strange, very strong position here. I think we have the ability to steal one of the wood, so we'll make a deal. Come on, 8s and 11s. So I think what we can do is we can steal a brick. So let's do this. Or no, let's do it for the wood. Do it for the wood. It's a good deal for us here. And then we can steal the brick from his hand. Let's tilt him. All right, guys. We're heating up here. This is becoming a very exciting game for me. We're going to have to fight a little bit of army here with black, but I think we can just fine. Got to be careful with red. I think red's at 6 points, so we got to make sure that... Well, I mean, Randy's doing incredible too. This does give us the settle for 5. Okay, all right, 6 points. What's he doing here? I'm not entirely sure. 7 points right there. Well, we're just trying to put pressure on him here. So we have the settle. Yeah, Randy's cooking, man. Randy is cooking. There's no doubt about it right now. And we're just falling a little bit behind is a big problem for us here. Like, he might be at 7 points just straight up. So first we're going to have to roll, settle, then play knight, I think. It's going to be what's going to happen here. And then at that point, we've got to try to make this position work for us. Yep, so we'll go there, and we'll go back here. Think it's Randy for now. Perfect. That is amazing. Here, and then what we'll do is we'll buy another development card. We need to get as many of these bad boys as we can. Nice. Nicely done. He's probably going to rob me here. We're heating up, guys. All right, we've got to be very careful here. All right. So the question is, what do we get? Damn. Okay, so we got to pray that we can make this work here. We do have the op. We can pop twice. Use your port, man. Use your port. The question is, how do we win this? I think it's just got to be taking army, right? Oh, don't trade him. Come on, stop trading, man. Oh. I think he's trying to get Road in a pop here. It's very dangerous. You got to be careful, man. You got to be careful here. Yeah, we missed that wheat. We were trying to grab that wheat that was in his hand. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Perfect. All right, we need to survive here, guys. And I think we'll get 3 pops out of this. By the way, big rolls coming up here. Like if 10 is a monster. Holy smokes. 1. We got the road settle. 2. God, road builder. So let's pop again twice. 3, 4. Nice. It's pretty nasty, though. It doesn't look as scary as it might seem. What's going on, Danny Crew? I wanted to take a moment here. Most of you probably just saw this hand that I just played, but it's a very instructive moment because going back on this, I played this game a little while ago, and I wasn't in the best mood. I had some just really bad games. It wasn't the right time for me to keep playing, and I kept playing. And that's just not a good strategy. You know, if you're having a bad day, you need to step away from the game. And I just didn't do that. I definitely played this hand extremely impatient. I think I got too tunneled on just going for army, when the reality is I had a better play, which is currently my hand is just 2 cities, straight up. I have the 4 wheat, because I can port the sheep twice for 2 wheat, and then I can city, and I'm 1 card off from longest road. It's so close. That would have been the better play. That would have been for sure the better play. Unfortunately, I just got too impatient. I got tunneled on going for a win condition. This is very important for you guys. You have to stay adaptable. When you're getting into these middle game situations, your position's heating up. Yes, I can make a play here for army. I would argue it might be a little too slow. I also thought that potentially I'm running out of time. And if I can snag army from black, it does kind of put the balance of the game back in my favor. But it's not about balance at this point. It's about speed. I think the best play here for me was just take the 2 cities and hold the yacht for potentially the road steal. Or, you know, maybe I can use that yacht for another city or road settle. Just wasn't the best use of the card. Mistakes are made. I have to own them if I want to continue to be the best player I can be. I got to take responsibility for my mistakes and realize if I lose, it's on me. I could have played this hand much better, and I think you'll see the rest of the game. It's interesting for sure, but this is definitely a defining moment. I think it's a really good observation in being patient and being willing to reassess and not get so tunnel visioned. And also, when you're having bad days, you're having bad games, be willing to step away. Don't let the momentum of a bad day or a bad game get in your way. If you have to take a break for a day or two or whatever it is, it will probably do you a lot of good. Anyways, hopefully that was helpful. All right, guys. Back to the game. Mistakes were made. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I have to put some pressure on the dev situation here. Honestly, I might be able to take road. Yeah, I mean, maybe I didn't need to pop twice there, but I think just getting the knights is pretty nice. Jesus Christ. I mean, he might just pull the VPs. Oh my god. We need a 7 for him to take road. Take road, homie. What does he have? Oh, dude. Okay, well. That's unfortunate. Hope you 7 here, buddy. Whoa, let's go! What a nasty... And black is at 9 points. Yeah. All right, is he taking road? Okay. Oh, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. Oh my goodness. Don't pop for the win. He has a really good chance to pop here. Oh my god, he doesn't have it. Oh my god. He forgot he can't city. Oh my goodness. No, 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 no. Dude, please. Please don't do any. Oh my god. Man, it should have been the 10. Thing is, do we pop here? I kind of think we do. Because we have a lot of ways to win, and I think there's still VPs out there. Nope. Oh, god damn it. Didn't work out for us there, folks, but 5 might be kind of nice. All right. Damn. You should have it here. He disconnected. Did he do that on purpose? I don't know. GG. Tough game. Tough game. We've been having some really tough ones. Hasn't been the greatest series of games for us, but if I recall, we ended up pulling multiple times trying to get the knights. I think we just had to. I think in the situation where black is just so close, they're practically sitting there at 9 points. So what was the final score here? Everyone's sitting here with at least a VP. Though we're close, right? We actually probably can just win next turn. Yeah, so if he didn't get it there, like the 10 didn't roll, I think we win, or at least we get super close. Yeah, we get super close, right? Because we'll have one wheat in our hands, so a 5's winning, a 6 is not winning, but it's close. Oh well. Let's see. Let's go look at the stats here. Activity stats. Yes, he got robbed the most, but he also had one of the best situations here. I could have, in hindsight, I could have also taken something like I could have taken the 6-3-11 to try to close this down, but I just think it's really good for me to get the spot. And I also don't want to give the 5-4-11 to red. So that put me in a really tough bind. Black probably should have won. I think he could have just road settled if he was actually just paying attention. But yeah, Randy just had a good game. Like, he got to enjoy just a really good position. Like, it was kind of tough to block him because, like, for instance, if I block the 10 and the 8 starts rolling, then I think Ward just has a really good shot to take road. Hedging my bets, I think putting it on the 8 was probably the best there. Obviously, if the 10 starts popping, it did pop off a few times at the end. That just puts me in a bad position. So I think the 8 made a lot of sense. Yeah, I'd have to go back and take a look at our development card play. Yeah, and Ward also kind of lying to us. That was kind of a nasty play. What are you going to do? Black, I think Black, you actually win the game if you point left here. I think it's much better. I think 4-11. You would have won if you got a port. I don't see why you went this direction, but yeah, a little unfortunate. Maybe too many knight pulls. Maybe better if we started to consider using our road builder and our yop a little bit more. The problem is we had to end up using the knights to catch up for army, so we just didn't get a chance to play them. So they kind of stuck their dead in our hand, but we've got a really good shot. I think multiple winning rolls here, right? All right, guys. Kind of taking a little bit of a beating here, but these things happen. You got to just kind of keep your hand in the game. No resources blocked, pretty surprisingly, considering how much the robber lived on us. We just kind of fell behind a little bit on the development card game. That hurt quite a bit. And then 7 wasn't too bad. Yeah, so just bad timing. I think if you look at his position, he's got a lot of production. I mean, I told you guys, this 8-5-10, 6-9-5, it's a killer setup. You get the side-by-side, so I'm super proud of that. Side-by-side, you get really good ports. If the 10's popping off, you're doing great. And then the 6-11-12 is just the cherry on top. Yeah. I guess alternatively, like, what else can I do here? I think this is probably one of the better plays for me. Alternatively, I could have just gone 6-3-11 and said, hey, I'll leave some of this space open, but I want to get to my port faster. So maybe that was a consideration. Yeah, overall, pretty good game. The fact that we're sitting here with winning rolls. Guys, I appreciate you so much. If you're enjoying this game, you're enjoying what we're doing here, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe. We're going to keep going. We're in a little bit of a rut. These things do happen, even to the best sometimes. So we'll keep pushing. We'll keep doing well. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you soon. Dandy out. Y'all take care. Have a good one.